What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius back again with another video, and I'm gonna be talking about your money comes from, like, the way you make money comes from your friends, right? And with that being said, smash the like button, comment below what you think about the video, what you want me to ask in the next video. Subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So this video is about your friends, right? And the influence that they have on your videos, because like I say in all my videos, that whenever I'm like giving advice or whatever, you are the average of all your 5 friends, right? So if you have 5 friends, the average of all of them is who you become, right? Like me. And it's funny because it's not even just your friends, right? It's like also your influences, because I had friends who only, like, you know, who smoke weed, right? All my friends smoked weed. Guess what I did? I smoked weed, right? All my friends did some drugs. I did some drugs, right? Because it's like, whatever your friends are doing, you're gonna be influenced to do. And it's funny because when I think about it, right, like most of my careers have always been because of my friends, right? Like right now, what I'm doing, I do Instacart, right? And it's funny because I do DoorDash and I do Instacart, like on the side, right? Like just to get like extra bread. And it's funny because the only reason I even started doing this was because my friends told me about it, right? Like everything that, because the thing is, there's a lot of different ways to make money, right? Like if you have people, if you hear about crypto and like people are like making money from crypto, everyone's making money from crypto, right? You can hear about it all you want, but unless you know someone doing crypto that can show you like, oh look, this is what I'm doing, this is how much money I'm making, and I'm making money doing this, right? Unless they show you that they're making money, you're not really gonna be enticed or believe that you can make the money, right? Because like this is at least like something I noticed, that whatever my friends, like one of my homeboys was working at Burlington, the Burlington Coat Factory, and guess what I did? I worked there too. He was working at FedEx, and I worked there too. One of my boys was a barber. He was teaching me how to cut hair, right? I became a tattoo artist. All my friends are tattooing. You feel me? So it's like, even when I was doing interviews, right? I didn't start doing interviews. I started video editing, right? I started learning how to edit videos with YouTube. YouTube for me all started because I learned how to cut and edit videos. So since I learned how to cut and edit the videos and shit, I was like, you know what? I can make my own YouTube videos. I can make my own interviews. I can edit all this shit, because my friends were doing that, and I was taking classes because I was seeing my friends do it. And there's so many different ways to make money. That you can do real estate, right? Like everyone knows there's money in real estate, but unless you have a friend that's in it, that's telling you like, yo, my nigga, listen to this, do this, you're not gonna get that whole, you know, like that spark. You feel me? That spark of, I forgot the, I don't think, inspiration, right? You're not gonna get inspired to do it. And it's funny because I feel like I get this from my dad, because my mom would always say like, oh, your dad, anytime someone says like, oh, you can make money like this, he would do it, right? So the thing is like, it's like, that's the thing that humans do, like, it's word of mouth, right? Whatever your friends are doing, you're gonna make between $2,000 to $3,000 of whatever they're doing, right? So if you have a friend that's making $2,000, you're gonna be making $0 basically, right? Because you're gonna be making $0 to $1,000, because you're making $2,000 to $3,000 between whatever your friends are making. So if your friends are making $500 million, you're gonna be making $470 million, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't even be your friends, right? Because people who are at the top, who are doing big things, don't want to hang out with losers. Like, people literally cut off people because they're not doing shit with their life, because you're not even on the same mindset, you're not talking about the same things, right? Like, I have a homeboy, I love him to death, right? He's my dog. But the thing is like, I noticed that every time I would hang out with him, my money would decline, right? So I had to cut it off, because I was like, damn, like I'm trying to be at this next level, but I know that hanging out with him, all I'm gonna do is be smoking and not really doing anything except smoking, right? So like, and a lot of my friends, I had to do that because I wasn't really doing nothing. So I had to get to that next level. I had to, you know, because I wouldn't even be doing these videos right now if it wasn't for trying to get that next level, right? And right now I would say I have like no friends, right? But there was a time in my life when I was doing the interviews, and I would say I had no friends. Like, I had a girlfriend and I had a couple friends, but I would hang out. I wouldn't do nothing. I would just like sit in my room, draw, and listen to interviews, right? Like, just listen to podcasts and listen to interviews. And I would consider those my friends, right? And the thing is, it's funny because I would be influenced by the podcast, by the interviews and everything. And since I'm being influenced by it, it made me start doing interviews, because then I was like, damn, I want to do that, because that's what my friends were doing. Like, my friends were interviews, right? And right now I listen to a lot of videos like this. Like, I notice that anytime I'm like watching videos or like listening to videos that are like a certain way, I'll start making videos like that, right? Like these advice videos, because I've been watching a lot of like these advice videos and stuff. So I noticed that, oh, why am I making these videos? Oh, it's because I listen to them. Oh, it's because these are the type of videos that I'm watching. So I'm like, let me do that. So whatever is basically whatever you're exposed to, right? Like, when all my friends wanted to be rappers, I was convinced, like, oh, let me be a rapper, right? So I was just like, I'm gonna be a rapper. So sometimes basically just keep that in mind whenever you are doing anything, right? Because that's what they say, like, oh, tell me who your friends are, and that's who you are. I'll tell you who you are, right? Just by your friends. Because if you're hanging with gang members and you're gang banging, guess what you're gonna be doing? You'll be gang banging, right? So basically the moral of the story is choose your friends wisely. Like, when they say that shit as a kid, you don't think like, oh, that's just my friend, that's just my friend. Like, no, whatever your friends are doing, you're gonna do too. And the thing is, it's funny because not everyone can be your friend, right? Like, not everyone likes you. Not everyone's gonna want to fuck with you and be around you. So you're not gonna be influenced by anyone. But if you do get that lucky chance of being able to be influenced by people who are good, take advantage of that shit, because that shit's really important. So yeah, that's basically the end of what this video is about. Whoever you hang out with, that's how you're gonna be making money. Because if you have friends who are contractors, they're gonna be talking about contractor shit, and they'll be telling like, yeah, because people love bragging about how much money they made, right? Like, if you're friends with a doctor, then they'll be like, oh yeah, I made this much, I made that much, you know? Like, you're gonna be exposed to those conversations, and those conversations is pretty much all you need to just like get to that spark of inspiration. It'll still be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So all that being said, like the video, comment what you guys want me to talk about next time. If you have any questions for me, I'll answer in another video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll get back at you guys in the next one. Peace.